And always fussing just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich, cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket, rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my center pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious.
Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Matt Waldron. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Check swing, called strike. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball 3. O'Hearn. The tag, and he's out. This is Corbin Carroll. In for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Pickoff throw. Carroll gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a miss.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to first, safe. Here's Gurriel. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tosses to first, 3rd out. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Up and in, ball 1. Ripped on a line. That one opts against the fence. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Manny Machado now. That one outside, and that's ball one.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023. Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Ramon Laureano stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Merrill on third with 2 out. Time call. Just as the pitch was on its way, they're calling it a balk. And that's going to bring home the first run of the ball game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Second inning set to go. Here's a speed threat, Jake McCarthy. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Just got him on that one. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. Fought off foul. Moreno goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Alec Thomas now. Cronenworth sends it to first, and Arizona is set down. Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy, and Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Great energy in this ballpark, and a successful Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus, Petco Park has turned into one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
Swings through that one for strike 2. A lot of good from the Padres a year ago, but the story for them was coming. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 2-0. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. This one in the air right field. Carroll. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. And it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
1-1.
In the dirt and 1-1. Now we may have a balk here. And indeed we do. Home plate umpire Dave Lawrence all over it and makes the call. Next
Ball
offering
two.
misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air out towards right center. Carroll on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. That is the inning. Back here at Petco Park, here's the rookie third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Waldron back to work. Lawler checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses with that one. And there's one down. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch swinging.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Outside. 1-1. Cronenworth throws to first in time. So the lineup flips over. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one outside. 1-0.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
2 outs, base is empty. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in San Diego as we go to the last of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Out to short, Perdomo. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Man at first with 1 gone. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A 2-run homer. It's 4-0. Here's Ramon Laureano. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And there's a base hit to the left.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man at second. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And that one gets past the catcher. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Late swing, foul to the left. O'Hearn at second with 2 down. I think we may have a balk here. And yes, we do.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Laureano sprinting after it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Ball 1 there. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Laureano settles underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out. Here's Gavin Sheets now. Left-hand bat. Fly to center his first time. And that one hammered. That's back there. That's not coming back. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. Marte throws to first. 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. digs in now. And he dodges that fastball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. Stepping in, Jake McCarthy. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ball 1.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Gabriel Moreno.
Tatis pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's going to be Alek Thomas. Grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Thomas, in his 3rd season, 24 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up the middle. Over to first, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. Swings through that one.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Out to short, Perdomo. Zips it across, and a quick out, number 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Foul ball. The Padres up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And ball 1. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throws it away, but no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So impressive that he...
The left-hander on now, number 43.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. The 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 2 in this one. Pulls that one foul. Bogarts at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Coming home. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Fermin stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And it's fouled away. In the air, right field. Carroll snags it, and that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Jordan Lawler. Waldron back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one off the outside edge. This one chopped up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And no one can get there. And that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there. But I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
And here is Corbin Carroll. And that misses. Ball 1. Perdomo stands at second with 2 gone. Bogarts on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Gavin Sheets. And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Hung up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. To the right side, Smith. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Safely into second. He's got a double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gurriel has it sized up. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in
lived
the Hall
in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Bogarts. They get the out on Marte.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Gurriel now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Tatis should have this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down the line. And that drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he struck him. Back here in San Diego at the plate, Ramon Laureano. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Jalen Beeks.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
He swings and fouls one off. And that one ripped to left and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 25, John.
Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Bogaerts sends it across to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next is the Diamondbacks DH. Alek Thomas has grounded out a couple of times. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Swinging a foul straight back. Reynolds, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through that one. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. Perdomo hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to Smith. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Sheets will hit next. On the ground, right side. Smith steps on the bag. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Reynolds back to work. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Back there. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next, Corbin Carroll. Not
Ball
close
one,
with
no
that
strike.
one. And that's ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Now pitching for the Padres,
One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Laureano calls it in, 2 away. So they're down to their final out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that's a strike.
0-1.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Gurriel stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Marte leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Waldron with his first